mind-boggling to me how a 3-year-old child gets into a gorilla area that's been safe with a very rare species of silverback, where a man at that zoo raised that gorilla himself. He's not a zoologist. He's just a very, talented man he's not a PhD, but just a very talented man, and he raised that gorilla from when it was very young. So this habitat, this protected habitat in the zoo, and, the ratings for the Cincinnati Zoo have been very high, from every level. How this 3-year-old child got in there. Now, the other question is, it's a zoo, very reputable. Why would you not have tranquilizer rifles all ready to go, just in case? Some people pay for insurance all their fucking lives, hundreds of thousands of dollars all their lives, and they never, ever have to use it. So you say, why the fuck do you need insurance? Because you never know, right?
Yep.
Why wouldn't they have tranquilizer guns locked and loaded, ready to go, just for an emergency like this? Instead, they had to kill the gorilla to save the child, which is the right thing to do.
Yes.
But that child, I don't know if you guys have seen the tape. You guys have it on right now?
I have seen it.
Producers, do you guys have it on right now?
Yes, we do, yeah.
Okay. It is very, 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 very difficult to watch. So they end up shooting. Now they're investigating the mother. Why are they not investigating the zoo?
Why are they not investigating the mother? They check her.
They are. They're investigating the mother. Why are they not investigating the zoo?
Well, because I think that you talked about not having the tranquilizers on site. Obviously that kind of stuff. You never imagine in your worst nightmare that is even a possibility.
I don't give a fuck, Eric. You need to have it.
No, I hear you.
The stadiums have learned. Sports places, public places now all have defibrillators. That's called evolution. That's called things get better. 20, 30 years ago, people smoked everywhere. People didn't give a shit. Things change. You emancipate. Things change. Why? One of the most respected zoos, I'm just saying to you, why would you not have some sort of emergency procedure in place?
Well, they should have.
Or anything.
They should have, but, like in hockey, a puck goes over the glass and kills someone, all of a sudden, we have nets now, right? It generally takes one inch.
Okay, I don't think that's a good analogy, and I don't think that's a good example. I'm just telling you that things have happened in zoos for a long time, and lions escape, or a bear will do this, or some shit happens. I don't understand what the big deal is. They had a gun. Why they would not have tranquilizer guns locked and loaded, once a week or once a month, whatever it is. We have fire extinguishers. I have fire extinguishers in my house.
Yep. But Frank,
you never hope for a fucking fire, Eric.
It's time. And if they had hit the gorilla with a tranquilizer, and it takes 2 minutes for it to kick in, the gorilla would have eaten the kid.
The gorilla wouldn't have eaten the kid. The gorilla, nobody knows what the gorilla was going to do, because the gorilla didn't know what the kid was, and the gorilla was very used to human contact, and they just made an executive decision and they shot it. And there's tranquilizers that immediately create a paralysis type.
Yeah, I don't know that. If that's the case, then
I'm just telling you.
Should have had a tranquilizer.
It's very easy always from the outside looking in. It's always fucking easy to talk, right? I'm just saying, I watch this over and over like the whole fucking world. The 911 call just became public yesterday. Very frightful. I can't even imagine what the mother went through. I can't imagine how horrified Everybody was. The only person who wasn't horrified was the child. I guess the child
the child doesn't know any better.
Was wondering what the fuck is going on, but he was being pulled in the water, hit his head a couple of times. Because he was 3 years old, I imagine the bones are like rubber, right, Eric?
Well, listen, I have a 2.5-year-old, right? So I have a kid right around the same age, and it's on the parent. It's on if you take your kid to the zoo, you've got to be with your kid at all times and make sure your kid is, right there with you.
You're 100%. I agree with you 1,000,000%. But you're telling me, I agree with you 1,000,000%. You don't tell me that there's no onus on the zoo?
Oh, no, I think the zoo's got to be prepared for the worst, and I think now that this has happened, there will be, but it generally takes one incident before we react, and maybe nothing had ever happened at the zoo that made them...
It doesn't matter. That's a poor fucking excuse. It's the zoo.
Their excuse.
It's a zoo.
Well, I can only tell you this.
It's just like if you open a restaurant today, you need to have you need to have sprinklers. You need to have things that weren't around 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. You progress. It's a zoo. There's animals. There's people. Shit can happen. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Has never happened to anyone, to my knowledge, before. First
people fallen into where animals are. I think it was 2-3 years ago. Somebody fell into a lion pit.
Yeah. Oh no, but I'm talking about a 4-year-old kid. How did he get in there?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. She turned her head for 3 seconds. Then everybody said there's a child with the gorilla. She turned and there was her child.
Oh.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, I would like to have a sworn statement.
Well, the media's all over this, Billy. So it's all going to come out.